If you see, we are straight back to the picks and bans
for game 2.
Here we go. This is make or break for the Chiefs here. So the ban's coming in straight away from Chiefs. It does look they have banned Volley Bear and who is that? The new Mordekaiser.
Mordekaiser, yeah. Pretty broken.
And the Nico band have come in. They do not want to verse. They do not want to verse either the Volley or the Nico again. And it looks
Anar is coming out against this time because they first picked
Orm. So they didn't like the fact that we had Orm there, so they want to have a go at them ourselves.
Ooh, Sejuani coming out. That is a very good pick for the boys.
Yeah, he played that in practice yesterday. And he did really well with the engage. It does look like
this is looking like a tanky game today.
Very tanky. All 4 picks that have come out have been all tanks. The bands that here comes the Ori.
There's the Ori and the Zac combo. Hey,
Ori Zac.
That's a combo.
They're doing the ball delivery service. Hang on. I'm pretty sure that we have played that exact team comp before, have we not?
I'm pretty sure we have played the exact.
Are they stealing our strats?
Hey, fanboys.
Hey, I think the fanboy. They're watching our games, okay, and they go, "Hey, that worked well. The Chiefs did that. We're gonna take that."
Ooh, the talent coming out.
The talent.
Assassin.
The talent. A malfunction.
I'm not sure why, because that's a very tanky team. Unless he goes in for the early rounds to get everyone very behind.
It is.
He is good at.
He is. He is good at, and obviously talent has a lot of mobility. Obviously, can gank quite easily. He does have that wave clear, which allows them to wave clear and then push up that mid lane to have the ability to roam. We'll see if he can do that or not. Then other bans that are coming in. The Chiefs have banned Zyra. They do, they've banned out the entire bot lane. They've gone, we do not want to verse these bot lane, and show they shouldn't.
Class and Bard bot lane ban for the Merrimac team.
Yeah, we'll see what Dorlingus is going to pick here. It is a pretty pivotal pick. He's very important to this team.
Yeah.
Didn't have a major impact. Yeah, he didn't have a major impact as Ezreal.
I don't think he's really good at those poke type champions. They're good, but I don't think in the
he's locked in a poke type champion.
Good luck. Good luck with that.
No, he did play Varus yesterday.
And he popped off.
He did pop off really hard. I think we had it was the Varus Braum bot lane combo, which is still on the table.
Braum is open.
Braum is open to be picked, and
their team comp is straight up just team fights on team fight. All their OTs are we can work together.
Yeah.
To ultimately just trap them all, CC them forever.
They have a really good engage, don't they? With the Zac on the Ori ball delivery service and the Orm ulti coming in. Really, really hard engage. We'll see what their supported pick is going to be. It is going to be Morgana.
Morgana is very good.
That is even more CC coming out.
Troublesome.
The snares that last for literally the entire time the game.
20 years.
20 years snares. And there was the Braum. We've called it. He replicating the game from practice yesterday. Oh, this is
a game and a half.
This is going to be a big one. Obviously, Macintosh Plus up the top lane on the Gnar. He has played a lot of Gnar. That is a comfort. It is a comfort pick for him. I know he can play that very well, and he has been very pivotal in turning games in our favor on that top lane as Gnar with those big engages. But they have much more CC than us.
Yeah.
They have a better, at least a much better engage than us, I think. Obviously, we do have. Well, look. That being said, we do have the Sejuani, and the Varus.
But they do have a black shield and a spell shield from the Sivir. And another shield from the Orianna, so
yeah,
that's a lot of shields on one boy.
When we were playing Flex yesterday in practice, and we nearly threw the game, but that last team fight at the end, Sejuani flash ultied in, Braum jumped in and ultied in, and then Varus ulti as well. So with that,
I think this is just a game of whoever can play these team fights well. Is better than the other team.
Both teams have this hard engage potential, so we can see who can coordinate. The Varus picking up the summoner spell, which will get rid of the CC. if he needs to. So it does look like the top lane is going to be most likely a bit of a tank farm fest again. As always, it always seems to be that way in the meta these days. I'm a top laner myself. There's just a lot of tanky DPS or tanky champions coming out. It's going to be a big farm fest there. Both junglers have those pretty good engages and are both going to be very tanky as well. It's going to be really, really interesting to see who can get the lead early in this mid lane, because the biggest thing last game was the fact that Merrimac had complete control of the entire river, both top and bottom side rivers, completely lit up with like a bright red Christmas tree. And they had that because of the Merrimac's mid lane ability to push the lane up and roam. Now, obviously, Talon, the malfunction pick, has decided that he's going to pick a champion that has able to really push that lane and do the same thing himself, roam. But Orianna also has a really massive wave clear, so it could honestly go either way. And it is going to be an interesting to see how that turns out. Kryptonite, looking at these team comps, is there anything that you see that's sticking out to you? Is there going to be, what do you think is going to happen?
There's a lot of crowd control from both teams.
There is a lot. There is a lot of CC. There obviously there was the bald livery service there on the Merrimac side. The Morgana snare that lasts infinity years. So look, the bot lane there, Siva Morgana versus Varus Braum. I know that the Varus Braum combo with Dorlingus and that small boy, the budding romance that they do have, they do play really well together with that combo, and they have done that before multiple times in the past. But just Siva Morgana is honestly just a strong lane. With anytime Morgana hits one of those snares, and it is just the lane is completely
Sejuani's
tilted.
Definitely got to pick her ganks for if that Siva spell shield is down, for when he gets that ulti off.
Yeah. So obviously timing of Sejuani's ganks is going to be very important. That was something that we identified last game. That he was playing the Rek'Sai, and he really
bit of an issue.
He jumped in trying to make so many things happen. He tried being super aggressive, and that's what you do, Microlag. You're super aggressive, but it didn't really work out for Scary Monster last game.
The timing wasn't right.
Yeah,
positioning. But he tried, and it was a good effort.
It was a good effort. He tried. He went for those plays, which is what you want to see. Look, there's no point just sitting back and not going for anything. He played super aggressive because obviously it's been tested and proved that does work. But to see see what it's like for the timing on his ganks this game, if he's going to play around the flashes, and if he can get some of those flash ultis that he did in practice yesterday. We'll see if that plays off. So we are in game now, ready to go.
Let's go.
All right, this is extremely important. If Chiefs go down in this one, it will be 2-0 to Merrimac, and we will be knocked out. If we do win this one, we will go to the decider.
Game 3. Best 3.
It could quite potentially be quite a long stream.
Chiefs win this.
Yeah,
short stream for today, boys.
Yeah, well, we can do the best we can. Everyone's gonna ping in their
Whatever happens, I'm still proud of the Chiefs for making it to the finals.
Going for that ward in the try.
So am I. That's it.
I believe he can make it. He's a bit of a goal with the ward. I'm telling you right now, he's a bit of a goal with the wards. He never misses those.
He's coming down
the ward god.
He never misses with those.
I really like that Braum skin we just saw on the screen as well.
The Mafia.
Skin. Yeah, the Mafia. Is that the Mafia?
Looks
Braum?
juicy. Looks juicy.
It does look
Money on
quite
me.
good. I like it a lot.
Braum has money on him.
The what? Sorry.
Braum.
Braum?
Yeah, it's a bank skin or something.
Oh, it's the big those bank teller thing. Vault. That thanks Kryptonite. Yeah, the vault. That's the word I was looking for.
Main Crypt.
The shield is a vault.
Early game ward from the Sedge.
Yeah, looking like
he was seen from the Ori though, so they do know that they are starting red side.
So both teams are going to start red. Yeah, both teams are going to be starting the red there. We'll see what do you think the jungle path thing of Sejuani is going to look like?
I think the Sedge is starting red because he's trying to get those full like jungle clears and get. I think he's trying to get level 3 as fast as he can. Look for those ganks. So starting red, he can do those and gank the important lanes like mid and bot lane.
I think honestly, it's super important that we have a focus around the mid lane. I think that
getting Talon ahead is one of the important things in this game. He can do a lot to change the momentum.
Exactly. I think one of the main win conditions for this game is going to be this mid lane, and if we can get Talon with some gold, with some early lane presence early, and able to then roam, it's really important, like we said, to get your mid ahead, because you're in the center of the map. You have you have
can roam everywhere.
You can roam. You have control of the entire game from there. Does look like a bit of the Ori has got the damage on Talon a little bit early there. As always, top lane going to be a massive farm fest.
Farm session with the boys.
Farm session for the tank on tank.
Tank on tank. Well, I ever see these days.
It is. That's why I'm changing. That's why I don't play tank top lane anymore. I go with my full AP Malphite, grenade Malphite, and then you just go boom.
On me.
Then they're gone.
Where do they go?
Then they just go boom. they explode. They don't event. They disappear.
See you. See you, loser.
The flying rock of death
Ooh.
is unstoppable.
On me.
You're yet to see me break it out yet in the game. Actually, you haven't seen the real OG or the Rockman himself. We'll see. So the farming coming in now. Just a bit of trades going back and forth.
Zach taking Arcane Comet for the pokes early game. Ooh,
Zach's channeling. He's going to jump in.
Oh, he does jump away, but he
has to burn flash there. Which
it's fine. As long I don't think he needed to burn it because a kill to Ornn isn't that bad.
Yeah, I think he was potentially. He's pretty tanky. I think he's going to get away anyway. But playing it safe. There's nothing wrong with playing it safe.
Nothing wrong with that. I respect it.
Yeah, the Varus obviously trying to get his long range pokes there. He landed a little one there on the Morgana. Itsy bitsy. It does look like Varus has a little bit of a CS gold lead early. Not that much. No, it's fairly even actually. I digress. So Ori though does have a 12 CS lead in the mid lane early, and we said this is going to be a major win condition. Here comes the Zac into the mid lane. Actually, no, he's going to walk off. Didn't want to have any part of that. Sedge is also going to recall, but there are pings coming off saying that that is warded.
That bush is warded.
Zach hanging around mid lane.
I don't think. I think the Chiefs saw that Zach was mid, but no pings were coming out. So
Chiefs
never
could
mind
be
about
playing
that.
a bit more aggressive here. Siva's got no mana.
So, yeah, Siva with no
ball lane can
no
get
mana.
Ball lane can get his head on
Spell
him.
shield, no Q.
And
That's a bit of a freebie right there.
yeah.
Oh, and she has no spell shield, so I would try to force this engage right now.
He's gone for a bit of a poke.
But the small boy is playing really behind.
He's full health.
Sure, yeah.
He's playing a Braum.
He
should be
playing so far
Should
behind.
be up there with the shield, blocking that Q.
He should be going
He's
forward.
playing behind the ADC, which is not good.
No, he needs to be a little bit more aggressive. We had the little bit of the lane presence there. We still have
playing behind him.
pretty much full, way more mana.
Playing behind the whole wave of minions as well.
Yeah,
It's
he
alright,
should be
it's
up
alright.
in the face.
Varus has a full bar of mana, so can definitely be getting those bit more of those long range pokes. I think he's saving it up a little bit.
If they force it, I think they can win the 2v2 here.
Yes.
Yeah.
The junglers they're both going to be top side soon.
Yeah.
It's just a matter if they are trying to force it or not, or if they're trying to just bring it to a middle game.
Yeah, the top lane's dead even CS. This is the exact same as last game.
I'm telling you.
We're playing the top lanes.
Snooze fest.
They are exactly as good as each other. They're playing the same. Styles of champions, and they're just having a good old. You know, at the start of the game, have you ever done this? How you get in, you go, oh, I don't feel like playing properly,
Zach might
and
be
you.
doing scuttle here on the bottom row though as well.
Ooh.
Oh, he is looking like he's gonna play. He'll get that vision of the objectives like they're doing really well last time. You know, you jump into a game and you say,
There we go, gank in the mid lane.
Oh, it comes the
Talon,
Zac jumping in. Talon has
they do not know where Talon is at. And he
Ult for
escapes.
ult.
Ult for all. He does get
But
out.
my
That
function
is
does flash out, so
that is
that's
not
5-minute cooldown.
too bad there.
They're clearing wards on Infernal Drake. If the Chiefs get this will be a vital Drake for the dub.
Infernal is always
A big dub.
the
Ooh.
biggest.
Oh, Macintosh.
The Infernal, you would say the Infernal is
Man
probably
Macintosh.
the most important out of all the dragons, apart from the Elder Dragon.
I don't know. I like Ocean. Ocean
like
is
Ocean?
really good, yeah.
Oh,
But Infernal's like
I just
up
like
there.
blowing people up with damage.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
You know, when you got those, you know, like 3 Infernals, you're playing full AP Malphite, AD carry just
I know
doesn't
what
even
you
exist
mean.
anymore. So there, I mean, Talon has come back a little bit on farm. Though he was down by 20, now he's only down by about 10. So he's doing all right there. Varus
getting
is
low.
up on
I
farm.
Yeah, he just needs to start getting those roams in, but he can't really do much because every lane's pushed up. I
Yeah,
think they should be letting their enemy laner push up to them.
yeah. So so Talon can come
Yeah,
in behind, play for some kills.
Exactly. Ooh, the Sejuani has a sweeper. It's only 7 minutes in. So he's
Just good.
improving his warding game already.
Yeah, that's very good to see, because last game he kept his vision trinkets there for
To like level 6.
yeah, for a while. So it's good he's, you know, trying to get rid of some of those wards. They've clearly talked
Macintosh.
about it. I jump into that
Oh,
bush. He
he's
looked
trying
for
to
the
go in.
the gauge in
Oh,
there.
he's in.
Good ulti against the wall. He's done a little bit of a damage.
Yep.
Um,
Kill
Oh,
him
here
here.
comes the Zac. Zac's coming in as
Oh,
well.
Zach's here. He needs to play careful. After
Oh,
he gets the
he's.
off. Oh, he's
No,
not
no,
I
done.
think he's
no,
gonna
no,
turret
no, no.
dive, but
Oh, this is
the
risky
Zac
for him.
comes in is very risky.
Oh, and he gets combo. Oh, the Zach actually can't get a Q, and so Ethan's trying to make a play
Oh,
right
here
now.
comes Sej as well.
Sejuani is
Sedge
here.
is coming in for a counter
Well
gank.
played by the
Sej is still only
No.
half health as well.
Yeah, very well played there by Macintosh Plus
Yeah.
in the top lane. He
Good
nearly,
escape, good poke. Nearly
yeah,
2v1 then.
Nearly 2v1. He didn't get.
I would have
anything.
screamed. I would have screamed.
I was
I
waiting
would've
for it.
screamed.
Oh no.
Oh, Scary Monster is
Here,
actually
Scary
getting
Monster
caught
is
out right
caught
now.
out, but here
Here comes
comes
Talon.
Talon to
really
help
come
out a
in.
little
Oh,
bit.
there's
The
teleport.
teleport coming in
I'm
as
not
well.
Sure why they teleported. What you can do
A
against
bit of a
that.
waste of the telly, but
Nothing coming from it.
That fight was going to happen.
I hear screaming.
There's-
You know something
there's
good
some-
that come up. I hear
there-
screaming.
Yeah, there's some talking come from the other room, so in 3 minutes' time you might see a big play, guys. We'll
On
stay
me.
tuned for that.
Hey, a little
Um,
some, a little
The
some.
probably some. I don't know if that's a good or a bad stream, but it was something.
But
But
game.
yeah, hopefully it's nothing like that.
Oh, Morgana. I'm not sure the cleanse was needed there because their Severe was pretty far away. But yeah, just
Braum
playing
would've been
on
there
the
with the
safe
shield.
side. Yeah.
Yeah, playing.
I just don't think Brom's playing to his champion to the maximum because yeah, they're playing like an engaged tank. Ooh.
Oh, he comes the
Ooh.
engage though.
Oh, they both missed the ultis. What nice flash by the
okay.
Sivir.
And the poke coming in there by
Yeah.
the Varus. Could have got something there, but they have still. It's still 0-0. There's
We
been
did
Ooh,
get the
no
flash.
kills.
Flash on the Sivir is down.
yeah. There's been a lot of
No
plays.
ultis, no ultis,
a lot of
though.
plays
Ooh,
coming in. He comes in.
Morgana's
Looks like a
trying to go
gauge here. Morgana's gone in. He has
Misses the
missed
Q.
his snare, so that is good. And the counter poke has also missed. There's a lot of stuff happening.
A
and
lot of
no-
stuff, but no kills, bro.
nothing's nothing getting finished off.
In Diamond games, 9 minutes, 20 kills at least. On me. 20 kills at
That's,
least.
it's like the same as like the Iron games.
Same
you know?
with the Iron
It
Game,
is
boys.
it's the common trend. In the middle,
There's
you know.
in the middle, there's I don't know, trying to be LCS gods and farm till 50 minutes.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Where's the fun
And
in
then-
that?
and
Where's
then,
the fun in that?
You know, it's like the full circle.
Where is the fun in that, boys?
um,
Ooh, the Merrimac is going for the Infernal Drake.
They-
But the whole team is here.
it looks like it does look like could be a fairly free dragon here to
They have
Merrimac.
to force it. They have to force it. It is
they
an Infernal.
are-
Ooh, Merrimac gets a drag.
They are
They
engaging
have
though.
fought the Oriana out.
The
Ooh, he cleanses
Zac
and
comes
flashes
in with
out.
the ulti as well. It does look like they're going to pick up a kill here on the Morgana.
This is
And
two of them, this is two
also,
of them.
that's 2 kills. First blood and double kill going to the Chiefs.
Sejuani, not that good, but a kill's a kill. A kill
yeah,
a kill.
okay, yeah. Both kills coming onto the
But,
jungler
yeah,
tank.
I think they should have forced that a bit earlier and try and attempt to steal that.
Yeah,
drag.
I think they probably could have won that team fight
Yeah,
anyway.
exactly. With their comp, this is a really good comp for like
Yeah,
team fighting, stealing objectives.
for those skirmishes there.
Yeah.
Um,
Ooh, McIntosh spot's actually going in. He's looking to kill him.
He's
And Orange
got
just
some
dukes
damage
that.
there. Here comes some big
Oh,
turret
bot
platings
lane,
as
getting
well.
that money
Getting
on me.
that money. I love the feeling of getting
I do love me
plates.
some plates. I do love
It
me some
is
plates.
low-key one of my favorite things to
Straight
do is
up in
get
my
plates.
belly.
Especially when you get that first turret and the plates are still up and you get that massive 600 gold. You're just like,
600?
oh!
Here we go. Sejuani's down.
Sejuani, they're looking to
One.
dive the Morgana.
And
But,
It is
there.
3-on-2.
Small boy.
The
He
small
was
boy
standing
gets
still for a second.
caught out by the root.
He needs to jump. Sejuani's
Sejuani's
here. They need to help him.
coming in.
The small boy flashes out.
Oh, spell shield's down.
There.
Ooh,
Good.
Nice ulti.
Good ulti there. They
This
could
is a
secure
baby.
this kill. There is a
Nice.
nice kill
Well
there
played.
coming
Another
in.
one over the jungler.
And Sejuani gets the
Yeah,
third
dang.
kill. Sejuani's got all 3 of the kills this game. I mean, you
Ooh.
would. Oh, the
Ooh, that's some poke
the
damage right there.
engage coming in there.
McIntosh was like, hey,
Oh,
do it again. I wish you
I'm
would.
coming back.
Do it
Come back.
I wish you would.
You come back
Do
to
it
me.
again. Do it
Come back
again.
to
What's
me.
up?
Yeah, having a nice
Gotta be
bit of a
careful.
trade.
Zach's jumped over the wall.
Oh, here comes
He's
Zach.
coming in.
Gonna jump in
McIntosh
for
boss,
the
baby. Be
engage.
careful.
And it looks like he's avoided that
Yes.
pretty easily. Good recognition there by the Nah. So their pings are coming out on the
There's
Rift
the
Herald.
pings.
They look like they might
Merrimac's
be.
very good with these objective game.
Yeah, look like they might be playing around on that. It's honestly these 3 kills all to Sejuani. Probably not who you wanted on.
McIntosh? Yeah.
You would prefer those kills
Talon,
were on
please.
Talon.
Talon,
I mean, he
please.
does have the 2 assists. He is still losing in farm a little
Oh,
bit. More noises
I hear
coming from.
screaming, boys.
More
Some goes back
screaming.
on up on me.
So hopefully more kills coming in 3 minutes time. Stand by for that. Could be good or bad. No, just noises.
There's noises.
What we mean by that is we are streaming from a room next door to where the boys
the
are playing.
basket.
So
nice plans
Good
by him.
plans, good plans.
Morgana's going a bit ham. Go back in,
Great
go back
ulti there
in.
by the Braum.
Nice,
And-
well played.
Well done.
and the kill being picked up
Hey, you boys
by
ain't
the
done. You
support.
boys ain't done. You boys ain't done.
He's going-
Oh, nah, they're done.
They're done.
Good.
Look again.
Nice.
A kill's a kill.
A kill's a kill.
It
Nice
went
job.
on to the support.
Zach
Again.
Carries are getting all the assists on
Zach did end
me.
up down there in bot lane, but he was just a bit too
Slow.
I mean-
bit of a slow boy.
Yeah. Look. We'll take it. We still
I'll take
have.
it. A kill's
We
a
have
kill.
the gold lead. We
Money's
have
money.
about 2k gold lead now to the Chiefs, which is good. Much better than last game. It does look like we have control as well of at least the bottom side river.
Money is money.
So we have got a little bit. We look like we're getting some more gold on the turret plating here. Give me that gold turret plating. Love it. Plus
Money.
160 gold
130.
right there. That's what we want to see.
Nice pose. Link is playing really well with these Q pokes and the
He is.
empowered Q pokes.
He is. Like we did say, this bottom lane they have trialed and tested it before many times.
It
It
has
does
worked, it
has
has worked.
worked. So they're running
moving
it
up the
back.
river.
Looks like they are trying to do something, but the Zac just runs away.
Yeah. So
Ooh, can they catch the Zac off here? I'm not sure.
they're
Merrimac
just
is clearing wards as usual.
everyone clearing the wards. It looks like they're gonna play around the Rift Herald here. At least clear the wards on it. And Nah, it's just gonna jump at that.
Wards on wards,
Jump
getting
at that
cleared.
orm
Sejuani's
and
there
say,
as well.
"Get away!
Get away from me!
Get away!"
Through!
So a lot of pings coming out on this Rift Herald here. See if they're going to play around that. I think they're just going to do the classic. I'll put a ward down and clear your ward, and I'll put a ward down and clear his ward, and
Exactly.
then do that for
Looks like we're
infinity.
gonna be getting the end
Um,
of this
Oh, looks like
turret,
there's
maybe.
beef gonna go on.
We could get
Ooh,
first
yeah.
turret.
Ooh, let's
We
go.
do get first turret of the
turret.
game. That is good.
Varus
But
gets queued.
Q
Oh, you guys need to be careful here.
The-
Ooh, they win this, they win this.
They
Oh,
should win this. They should win
The
this. If
link
we
is just
can.
popping off.
Oh,
Come
no.
on, bro. Come
I
on,
don't
bro.
think Braum can
Oh,
finish
you
that
gotta run
off.
that, you gotta
I
run
don't
that.
think he
Nah,
can.
surely. Oh.
I don't think he has the confidence to try that anyway. It could have been a bit
I
of
would
hit
have
and miss.
straight up started
That
hitting
was-
him.
Look
That was
again.
definitely a win for Merrimac
That's
there
a-
in that
yeah.
fight.
Well, it was a 1-for-1, and we got first turret out of it.
Yeah, I'll say worth. I'll say
I'll
worth.
80
take
character
it.
support.
I'll take the gold. Hashtag worth.
Yeah, even just the fact that Varus finally got a kill.
Exactly.
You know, you need some
ooh.
gold on the carry.
McIntosh trying to go in.
The Orm ult has just been
Zac is
used.
topside.
There's Zach.
McIntosh needs to play safe here.
Zach is gonna jump in.
Oh,
He
there's
has-
me.
Oh!
On me! Oh, McIntosh!
And McIntosh is
stealing
kiting
them
the 2 people as well. What a play
Oh,
there
get
by
him,
the small boy.
Go, fine! What
And
no,
no options coming in.
Fine! Oh,
And
my
he
God.
looks like he nearly got a kill
Oh,
there.
Kills the Zac. Zach gets a passive up. He's just trying to run away. Oh, no flash!
Nice
Oh,
flash.
and wasted her ulti. Oh,
here comes
Sejuani is here.
And-
Help him out, bro!
Oh, here comes.
Yes!
What are you doing? Help him!
And when it looks like I think we're gonna get away from this, we secured
Let's
the kill.
go.
Oh, that could have been
Merrimac.
hectic there.
But here comes Merrimac, going
I
back
think
with
that's
the
what
Oh,
the
lane.
replay
Merrimac
was
wants
about.
that turret.
Turret
I
platings
think
are down now, but it
turret-
looks like they will get that turret.
They
When
do.
Drake is up right now, I think they're going to transition this turret to Drake or Herald.
I don't think they're gonna.
Oh, they can't even
they
get it,
can't
they can't
secure.
even get
No,
it.
they can't secure the
Let's
turret.
go.
That is a
Good
good.
rotation by the AD carry.
Yeah, really good rotation. Really
On
good
me.
plays there by the Chiefs.
I reckon they forced the dragon right
Whew,
now.
that play by small boy.
The Talon.
Oh,
Nah, the Talon.
was it Talon down the? Oh, I don't even know what happened. that was insane. It looks like we're gonna pick up the Rift Tower
It
as
was
well.
the Talon. It was the Talon.
Uncontested.
Oh, they
by looks
do
of
not
it as
know,
well.
they do not know.
Think, Shelly's been taken.
No, they have no vision.
For real.
Again, vision is everything. We have the vision this
Zach,
game,
just
and looks
cancel
like
the
we
Z.
can. It looks like we can get this Rift Hell, which will be really important. The pings are coming out on Dragon as well.
And there goes the Rift Herald for the boys. For the boys.
For the boys. That
FTB.
is what I like to see. The gold lead is about 3k now for the Chiefs, which are slowly getting ahead. It looks like we could get some damage
we're
on this
getting
mid
damage from the
lane.
mid turret. Oh, Zach's coming
Zach's coming in hard.
in. He's trying to do something, but he
can't
cannot do
do
much against.
much.
He does not have passive, so if they dive him, he's dead.
Yeah, they
I
don't
would
think
dive
they
him.
Want to do that. That does look they're going to push them off, get more turret
I think
damage
they
on this
are. No,
mid
they
lane
can't
turret. They're not going to be able to get it.
I reckon force win drag right now.
Force mid and
Win drag.
drag. Definitely, it does look like they are going to be playing around this mid lane. I think they want to make sure they hold onto this mid turret. They are requesting help on this mid turret. They don't want to give away that next turret of the game.
I wonder where Scary Monster's going to be putting with Shelly. Because mid turret's pretty much almost gone.
I reckon.
But you can get it.
Maybe
just
top.
with the one hit, it's gone. But
Yeah, I don't think you need to waste it on the mid.
no.
So I reckon
But
bait,
he used
use
the
it
other
like.
side of the map from top.
Yeah, I can use a bot lane to secure that free Drake.
It does look like we're going to go for the Baron here. The dragon here.
They're not even. They're not using it.
They
Balls to the wall.
and there isn't much.
They are forcing the drag around. They
They're
do not have
forcing.
vision on
There's
it.
no
That is a
vision.
Free drag.
Free dragon there for the
Good job
Chiefs.
by the Braum for making them stay away.
Yeah, that's,
Macintosh just. This risky game you're playing. Just 1-2, 1-2.
he is. He's doing really well. He
I think
is.
they're going to be using it down bot.
Ooh.
Are they putting
oh,
the-
they're not
Two-man
rotating back.
push with the
They are not.
jungler and
Oh,
AD
now they
carry.
have pinged it.
There's
I
no one
think
down
they're
there.
The
gonna
Civ-
use it.
Sivers
coming
going to
down,
come
but-
down, and the Morgana's going to come
Morgana
down, but we
cannot
still have a
stop him,
3-on-2.
though. Oh, they are using it right
Here,
now.
using the Rift Tower, we should get a
Oh.
turret here.
Oh, I reckon
Um,
straight force mid and top right now. Wow, everyone's coming bot. Everyone's coming bot right now.
Yeah, get
Force mid, force top.
Talon.
Yeah, come
Talon
back.
isn't.
Talon dive top. That's
is-
what I would do.
Talon looks like he's going to coming down to
Oh,
help.
he's actually coming down to help.
It
Ooh,
looks like they're gonna
Macintosh.
force a team
Oh
fight
no,
here.
Macintosh he ain't done.
He's-
What's up? Hit him. Ooh!
Here comes
Macintosh, this is the real 1v1. Oh!
the ulti.
Oh,
It's
he
coming out.
ulti, he stops
Oh,
Owen's
the
ulti.
stun.
They are just
There's
slapping each other
just
back and
tanks
forth.
going at it.
Oh!
Finish it.
Oh!
It's the
My man just got marked.
the Orm does secure it at the end there, so
Oh,
that
and
does
straight up
that
murks
is
the,
Macintosh down. That's unfortunate. It was
the
close,
knock.
super close.
Yeah, lucky fight.
We did secure
That's
that bottom
Sunfire,
lane
okay,
turret
doing
though,
some damage.
so that is
Yeah.
still a bit of still a 3k gold lead for the Chiefs. So we're still holding on to the gold lead. It's still alright. It does look like Baron will be spawning very soon. There is a ward on that.
Chiefs with the fatty gold lead right now. On me, it's hot.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Definitely looking at the wards on the map, we do.
The
definitely
vision
do
game,
have
the
a lot
vision
more
game.
vision than what they do.
The thing
The
is,
vision game.
Oriana with the massive farm
Oh,
advantage against
that
the
is
Talon.
big.
Obviously, the Talon's a couple of assists, but there's that. The Varus does have the highest CS in the game at the moment, which Duelingus, again, always has the highest
Farming
CS.
gold, I'm telling you, man.
When has you
Farming
seen
gold.
Duelingus not have the highest CS? Shout out to Duelingus, the
Shout out.
man himself with the farm. I
Caleb,
love
wanna
it.
score Madden?
Was that
definitely
an
gonna help with that
Instagram
Ronaldo.
call?
That's IG,
I don't
boys.
even know what that was.
Oh,
Plug
No,
the
go.
IG real quick.
if you're gonna plug
Free
IG, choose
Merrimac up
Esports,
top.
but
Hey, Kenneth Silver, I mean, I'm joking. Don't
alright.
Oh, Zach cancelled the
Zach cancelled the Z.
launch.
So
They're
Okay,
looking to
four-man
transition
top.
into Baron right now.
yeah,
Four-man
the
from
bit
Merrimac
of a
up
poke
top.
coming out.
Gotta be careful
That
there.
small boy needs to be
Zach.
very careful. Looks like he's gonna get jumped on by the Zach there, but he just jumps out of that. There is gonna be a lot of warding coming around this Baron. like they always do. Chuck the wards, clear some wards.
Just game clearing.
But, you know, extremely important because, you know, like we said, vision is everything. It looks as a
Looks
3
like
on
they're gonna
3 on 2 at the
they're
top
gonna try
lane
and go
here.
for top, whereas
Norris staying ball, and
Macintosh
he
is
does
just
have
pushing bot.
teleport. He does have.
Oh, here comes Talon
Talon, he's
jumping
trying
in.
to
He
do
wants to be
something.
hard with the engage.
I don't think he can do much
He
with the
doesn't,
flash.
can't do that much damage yet, but
Good to get the damage out.
he tried. That's something. At least gets Matt be a little bit more
have to
presence in the
push
mid
Ooh,
lane here.
Sejuani just straight up taking it.
It is a 3 on 3.
the
All
ulti, they are trying
multi
to fight
coming
this.
out.
They
Doesn't
missed
really
the Varus.
hit
They're trying
anyone.
to aim the Varus right now, but they're just missing everything.
It is a 3 on 4 for Merrimac at the moment, so they
I
do have
think
the numbers
Chiefs just need to
advantage.
get mid lane right now.
But they
Well,
are
everyone is
just
top lane.
Good.
holding out.
It's good for Macintosh as well to make that
Yeah.
Ori go back down to bot.
Yeah.
So their pings are coming out in that mid turret. So I think they're red pings. So the Chiefs are looking to run it down mid. Hashtag run it down
Hashtag
mid
run
at the
down
moment.
mid. Shout out to everyone. That's my Discord profile.
And
Now they just straight up 5-man midding it.
5-man
hey, what's
mid.
Up?
There's something
While
to a
there's
5-man
two top
mid.
lane,
I do like that. They
I think
can.
they need to protect the lanes first.
They could potentially. So Sedge is coming up
Oh,
to
he's got two
reward
good
that
wave
Baron.
I think they do.
They're
get
giving
top
up a
turret
free
here.
top turret here.
Oh,
They
but
are
Sedge might
3
come
people
around
are
through top.
rotating
Oh,
up.
Sedge, I think he ran the
They
wrong
could
way.
be-
He went the long way.
Yeah.
They
he went
might
the
be
wrong
able to
way.
catch someone out.
Oh, yeah, spell shot.
They
Oh,
did.
nice
Oh, he
jump
comes
by
in.
Talon.
Talon jumps in, gets to secure the
Everyone-
kill.
Ooh,
It does look
Flash
like
and
they're
deals.
going to be. Let's look. They're just going to get some one at the moment. They're
oh,
jumping
stop
out.
him, stop him. Oh, you can ulti him.
They're going to jump on that
Oh,
Zac
nice
there.
ulti by
Here
Bro. He
comes the
catches
big
everyone
engage.
up.
Oh,
They're
watch
good.
out,
Ori's on the
Oriana.
side. Ori gets the Varus. Oriana cleanses the Varus ulti.
Oh,
She's
there's
on
a
his,
very
but
close
she's
at the
1
moment. The
HP.
Zac
Oriana
passive
lives right
comes
now.
down.
Well played by the Merrimac.
That was just
Ooh!
Oh!
This Orin ain't done. He wants both of them.
He's
Run, boys, run!
looks
Oh,
like they
run, Talon, run!
Talon's just going to
No,
escape.
not mid turret.
3 for 1.
3 for 1 there for Merrimac. Not
Very
ideal.
well played.
It was a-
Very
it
well
was a
played by
five
Merrimac.
The
minute
Oriana
fight as
played well there. The Oriana played well.
Yeah, I think the Oriana hit about 3 people with his ult.
Yeah, he killed the Varus.
We just
We
were
burnt
just down a
Varus.
man in that fight as
Yeah,
well.
exactly.
We had the Nah pushing mid.
Yeah, so not the greatest outcomes from that, but again, we still do have about a 2k gold lead,
Change any moment.
just under 2k gold lead. Does look they're gonna go play around the dragon now. That is another infernal.
Drag. How unfortunate. 'Cause
So
they get the double Infernal and we get the good old wind drag.
yeah, it is a bit like that. But
Ooh,
let's
they're
look, they're
trying
gonna
to-
contest
they're trying
it.
to force it.
Now that
Oh,
Talon's
oh,
jumped
Trying
in,
to
he's hit that
double
spell
big-
shield.
big go- Oh, Morgana
Definitely
ulti.
going in.
Sejuani is, I think it's Sejuani is dead.
Sejuani's gonna get
Yeah.
popped off here.
Ooh,
There goes down the
Talon's
smite
trying to-
potential.
Ooh.
And
the small
there
boy
goes the
goes
small
down.
boy is down as well. So
There's
it has
two
turned a
down.
little bit.
Definitely starting to play a bit reckless over
Yeah.
here.
And
that function
the-
got a bit to him.
Lead is now officially
Even.
pretty much gone. It is now dead even. It kills us 7-7, and the Merrimac pick up the double infernal, which
I think
is
the Merrimac is on the upper hand here.
Merrimac definitely are not bound. They have
Yeah.
the advantage at the moment.
So
Even though
look
the
at the
gold's the
Oriana's
same.
farm.
There was definitely no need for malfunction to go in on that
Yeah,
Morgana.
a bit too early.
He-
Just a Morgana.
Varus
Yeah.
is just going to protect that bottom turret. And where they're just getting their farming on at the moment.
Try to protect the remaining turrets they have. Oh, protect the dog!
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to go down there. The turret, the minions,
Dog
the
just stayed in
minions,
front of the turret.
the minions, the winions.
The Winions
Take
popping
the
off this
take the
game.
objectives there. And it does look like they're gonna play around for the Baron buff. Now, no, they're not. They're just gonna ward it.
Oh my.
Oh, so there's
Zombie
just
had a
been,
bit of a.
there's
oops
just been
moment.
something
Spill in the studio.
spill in the studio. That's why we're all a bit flustered at the moment, guys. It's all good. Kenny, Myhrolak is currently cleaning that up. Well, we keep seeing what's going on here. So they looks like Merrimac are going to
Orm ult is
5-man
out.
down middle. The
Oh,
Orm
flash
ult comes
from the
in.
Varus.
Hey, bro, what's happening?
Nothing happening just yet. Here comes the Brawl multi coming in. Also, Sejuani.
What's going on?
Varus does have pretty good
Keep
positioning.
Duelingus
Varus,
alive.
Duelingus does have really good positioning here. He's in the back line.
Function gets deleted by the Civ.
Oh, McIntosh with a huge ulti.
McIntosh with a great
Straight into the
ulti.
wall.
Oh, let's go, boys.
This
Let's
is what
go.
This
happens
looks
when we
like-
go to team-
Oh, the Orianna
they
just
win this.
destroyed
Oh,
us.
God.
Oh my lord.
McIntosh.
Oh.
Come on, McIntosh.
And
Oriana's gone.
that is a triple kill to
Orianna is
Orianna. I thought we were gonna absolutely roll that.
For real?
The Orianna ult just
Massive,
destroyed us.
massive.
Oh no. No. That was a massive turnaround. Oh, I thought we were winning that for the life of me.
Same. I think
She was just able to survive out
we just
the
need to
back.
kill this Orianna
This-
first.
this-
aim,
oh.
aim Orianna, boys. Aim Orianna.
Win condition, kill Orianna.
For real.
And Varus has to stay. Varus had really good positioning
Yeah.
until that fight,
Yeah.
until the end, and then he just walked over that ball. Boom, you're done. They're all done. Triple kill.
All done.
505, 208 farm for
A
Orianna.
bit of a big boy.
600 gold bounty. He is quite scary. We did say the mid lane is going to be the pivotal point of this
Yeah.
game, and here we go again. It is the
I'm
mid
pretty sure
lane.
he is one of the higher ranks of the team.
He was a
Jason
he,
Star.
he
I'm
was
pretty sure he's
a
platinum,
platinum.
I think, yeah.
I think he was a platinum player, which is quite high up. Not as good. Hey,
Hey,
no,
don't get messed
maybe
up.
not
Hey, don't
as
get
high
messed
as your
up.
diamond level.
Don't get
Alright,
messed
flex
up.
on them with the diamond there, micro lag.
Don't get him messed up.
But hey, you're not in the game. So.
Okay, give up. That's it, boys.
So no, they are playing really well. The Orianna card comes out.
Oh,
it
nice
looks like
play,
he
mate.
nearly picked
Get
up the
Orianna,
Varus.
please, boys. Get Orianna.
Jump on
What are
Ori
you gonna do?
is the
Definitely
call.
Get out of that fight.
We
yeah,
need to
you
get
need to
out.
get out of this fight.
You guys need to run.
And that is
That
going
is a
to
fight for the
be
Merrimac squad. right
Merrimac
there.
are going to
Duelingus
clean
got
this
down
up.
to
You boys need to
10
run
HP.
right now.
We needed to be out of that straight away.
It
Yeah,
looks like they're
move
going to get
straight on
Baron
to
off this.
Baron.
They're going
I
to
think
probably
this is a
get
bit of a
Baron.
throw. This is a bit of a throw.
It does look that way. They're going to jump straight onto Baron here. I think that,
Oh, Mac
Chiefs.
he is angry. He is angry. He wants to go in there.
He wants to jump in. I think they're going to try for a steal. I don't think there's much they can really do
Game
here.
also does not have smart enough, so I'm not sure what they can do.
Yeah, they have
Orianna
they
is
they,
laying
they
out
have
there in
vision
the
on it. They do have sight. They haven't
Orianna
cleared
is
that.
hiding the opposite sides.
Exactly.
Talon's looking
She
at
is
the back,
stuck in
back.
that.
Oh, Baron's
Surge
really
done.
low, guys.
We are also really low.
Yep,
They
yep,
do have
come
the
back,
5
come
on
back,
3
come back.
Really
advantage.
low.
Let them get low.
Brom's coming in, bot lane's coming in soon. Just give them a few seconds. Ooh,
Oh, no.
Baron is going to reset right
The
now.
infinity length snare from Morgana just pinning
straight up.
down
You can't
that
escape
nah.
that boy. Can't
You,
escape that
you
boy.
can't. But they have moved off Baron, which is
That's
that's a benefit. We went, the Gnar went down, but they didn't secure Baron, which is still a bit of a win. You'd
Exactly.
rather that than Baron. Baron's a
Exactly.
massive pivoting point, so they pushed them off that. Gold lead. Now about 2k to Merrimac. It has been a full swing back in their favour. Not what we want to see. The Orm is just sitting in that bush looking to try to pick someone off. It's not going to do that though. The new dragon is up. It does look like they're going to rotate down to that dragon now.
Another win drag for the Chiefs.
Another
Let's go.
Windrake.
We're moving fast today, boys.
You're making jokes about that because Windrake's probably the least affected out of all of the dragon buffs.
We're moving fast today, boys.
It's definitely not the higher tier of importantness, but it is
We
still
are
an
moving
objective.
fast.
It is still an objective. It does still make a difference, but they're not going to be caring that much about it.
Yeah.
Function's
It's
Function's
something.
gotta
It's
be
something.
careful here.
Ooh, that function is on the side. I think he's trying to aim for those picks, but I don't think he can really do much because their team is based on shields and protecting the carry.
Yeah.
Which is Orianna.
They're going to get a free dragon from
yep.
this.
That is.
That comes
They're
straight
moving
in.
fast.
They got a free dragon. It looks like the Gnar is going to stay in the top lane at the moment, try to push that lane up a
Bit
little
of a
bit.
throw going on.
There is. It looks like and Varus could get caught out
They
here.
want
No,
him
he
dead,
just
they want
jumps
him
away.
dead.
And Zach's going to jump in.
Hey, did you see that?
I don't know what happened just there.
Horn misses ulti.
Or misses
Alright,
ulti.
dang. Oh.
They're jumping straight
They
on
need to
Varus.
run.
They
No.
know that if they
Orianna's
kill
there.
Varus, that is all.
Oh.
Okay.
On me, Oriana's a goal.
Oriana is destroying.
She's winning both of these games for the team.
This
For real.
Oriana, shout out whoever you are.
Shout out to Jason Stalin.
Whoever you are,
Going
mate,
in the
you
books.
are absolutely killing it.
And Malfunction's getting murked right now.
Malfunction just gets away survives with his life, but they are going to try to force this Baron right now.
They say, I do not care, but your bot lane is dead. I am forcing this, but hey,
yeah,
we got the tanks.
We have
Tanks are up, boys.
we got the tanks. We don't
got
have
the
much damage,
tanks, but no one's looking to do something.
And the telly coming in there from
I don't
the,
know why Malfunction didn't just
from
be.
the
He's
Ornn.
walking all the way back to base, so he's gonna be
Scary
there a
monsters,
bit
gotta
late.
be careful.
They
He
look,
does have Smile, so if he steals this, which I do not think
Gotta go
he
now,
will.
gotta go now.
he has to go
Oh.
now. He's gonna go in for it anyway.
Go in, dog!
He's
Help
gonna
that team!
not gonna have enough damage to secure that. He's gonna
There-
be popped
Oh,
off straight away.
This is a good fight for them. They're all low. They're all low. They're all low.
Oh! It looks like Baron is going to go
Baron goes
to
for
the
Merrimac
to
spot.
Merrimac.
Oh, Ornn misses his flash. Oh, this is a good fight for them.
It is a good fight. We do.
Dorlingus lives and gets a triple kill, kills the Zac. Unfortunately, they're still two up with Baron right now.
And Dorlingus, I think Dorlingus
flash,
tried
yeah,
flashing,
Dorlingus
flashing
but did
for
not
the
work in their
for the
favor.
snipe, the American sniper. Chow! But he did not get it. Just missed.
Very lucky.
So it. I mean, obviously that's still probably a win there to Merrimac,
yeah.
even though we got. I think it was the 3-1. But they
think
got
so, yeah.
Baron. So
Baron
that's
is much
huge.
more
Much more important.
She can push lanes super fast with that.
Yeah, the Baron buff there is extremely important.
Yeah, I take Baron over kills.
So Merrimac, with the 2k gold lead at the moment, it's probably just under 2k. They do still have a stranglehold on this game at the moment.
I think they just need to keep the Varus alive at all costs and kill the Orion.
That's the thing. That's the win condition.
That's
The
the
win
win
condition is keep Dorlingus alive. He is pretty much our only real damage here.
Our last hope.
Talon not doing a great deal of damage output. We have all of those tanks. That
Too much
Dorlingus
shields.
needs to stay alive, but he's just been absolutely popped by that Oriana. Last couple of team fights, the Oriana is playing absolutely godlike.
If Malfunction can go somewhere and kill her off, that
Yeah.
will be a good team fight.
Yeah, we're just going to make sure that we can keep him alive and make
Yeah.
sure you just don't get hit by that Ori ulti. Honestly, that ball delivery service
Exactly.
is working exactly how they would have hoped.
Oh, Mac is just walking a bit too far up. Nice jump by him.
And, that's
Look
that
at
Ori damage.
My man's doing dead.
He's popping up tanks for half health in one hit.
Ooh, Talon
The
doing
Ori,
backwards
it does
everywhere.
look like
Oh!
Sedge is going to go jump in
They're
straight
just
away,
forcing
engage.
it on the Sivir
Zac
right now.
also counters engage. There's a lot going on. All the ulti is coming out. It
Macintosh
looks
misses his ult. He didn't
like
hit
it is
anyone.
definitely in favor of Merrimac.
Definitely. They're all dead.
They are gone. It is just
I think that
Talon
is
alive.
game. They do have Baron buff right now.
Triple kill to Sivir.
Malfunction is
30
still
plus
alive.
second timers.
That is
It's not
game.
gonna
I think
happen.
that is game.
Malfunction
That
just
is
need to run
game.
back to base and heal up.
Merrimac proceeds to never mind, boys. Never mind. Never mind. I can't speak.
They're gonna get this inhib now. They're gonna run straight down
Straight
mid.
down mid.
Run it down mid.
Malfunction cannot do anything
And
against the 5-man.
gonna get that easy in.
And he gets popped.
And the ace.
And he gets popped.
Fittingly to
No,
the
no.
Oriana.
Merrimac 2-0
9,
moves
0,
on to the next
11.
stage of the finals. Well played.
Hashtag 9/11. That is a game. That is a game for Merrimac.
Woo! I'm still clapping.
Honestly, really well played
Exactly.
by Merrimac. Look,
Word.
I thought we would have had that early. We had the
Same.
goal.
We lost the lead. We were ahead by so much, we just lost it due to
Where did we throw it? Well, I shouldn't say throw it because they outplayed us. But where did we give it out?
I think just leaving the Oriana alone to farm so much. Look at her farm.
Yeah,
Not focusing her. I think that's where we went wrong.
we did say at the start of the game that the biggest thing was going to come from
The mid
lane.
exactly.
We
On the mid.
identified it from the start. Now I'm not saying that Malfunction played bad because he definitely
played
did
well,
it.
he
He
played
actually
well.
played really well as talent. It was just the Oriana was just really really good with his positioning. There's not much you can do when you
get near him.
pretty
Plus
much
those shields
all the ults. Yeah, so many shields. So shout out to
Jason Stone. Nah, the rest of the team played really well though.
Yeah.
The Orn, he survived laning phase. Zach, he did really well with the ganks, and the bot lane just surviving till now. Like, this made the game much easier for them to just win.
Yeah, so the MVP of that game definitely going to...
Shout out to Oriana one time.
Oriana of Merrimac. Well done to the whole Merrimac squad. You guys absolutely killed it on those two games. That is 2-0.
Two games.
That means
2-0.
Best out of 3 that they have then taken that. Merrimac will progress on to the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
So top 8 to then play off in the next round of whoever else progresses in tonight's matchups. That is done, unfortunately, for the Chiefs.
Merrimac Sparkle Squad.
Yeah.
Let's go.
This year, the Chiefs are then falling out of the playoffs. I mean, honestly, it does feel a little bit bad to be knocked out. But look, in sport, this happens. You know, you can't. It's
the fact that they made it here with me being banned is still really good.
Yeah. So I mean, again, we were playing without our captain. That does mean a big deal. That being said, we did still play all right, and we still could have had the potential to pull this out. But it didn't happen on the day. Merrimac played really well, so shout out to them. They'll be progressing on. And well, what's next for Chisholm, the Chisholm Chiefs and Chisholm Esports? Mr. Mendez, the man himself, he has come back into the commentating den. Have a seat, big boy. Sit down, mate. So, what's next, Mr. Mendez?
When's our next game? I think that's more the question.
When's our next game?
I mean, how well did Merrimac just play?
They amazing.
They were so good.
They played really well.
Oriana, the damage in the mid lane, fantastic. Those Zac engages, long engages into those fights with the Orn stun and the knock-up, with all of those shields. I mean, Merrimac were the better team.
Yeah,
and
100%.
They did so well this game. And do you know what the great thing about this is, and when we look at these high school tournaments, is look at the talent of these young individuals.
Yeah.
Up and coming young individuals. I mean, this could, that Ori could be the next Faker. We don't know yet, right?
You don't know.
Young LeBron James didn't know that he was, going to be where he was when he was young. Yes, he had the determination and passion to get there, but he didn't know that. And the world didn't know that because they were still looking at like Walt Chamberlain, or maybe that's a bit too old, but
what year levels are you sitting in here?
Okay, let's say more Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, right? Let's be fair.
I can roll with that.
But I mean, look, at the end of the day, fantastic job for both teams. It's a game at the end of the day, and it's sport, and one thing I wanted to talk about, just to come in here, and I wanted to say between games, unfortunately we didn't win one in between, but is that look at how these teams are forming coming into competition. They're here, they're on time, they're ready to go. We had our conversation cut short in between games before, when I was just about to say, these teams show up, they rock up, they're ready to play. This is what sport is. We're ready to compete, and as you can see, Merrimac didn't hold back.
For real.
Neither did we, but they were the better team, so they progress. And that's exactly what I want to see, not just for the Chiefs, but for high school esports, nationwide and beyond. From there.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see what Merrimac can bring in the next round. I'm excited to check the results actually to see what. I mean, they're a good team, and I'm happy. I'm happy for them. I'm happy to see how they progress.
I want to see them versus Colors. That'd be a good match.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That'd be a fantastic match. To see how that goes. We'll see how the we'll keep you guys posted anyway of how the outcomes of these games go. But as of what's next for the Chiefs themselves. Obviously, that's done for the High School League of Legends tournament. So the UQU tournament.
In association with University of Queensland as well, because they both run that tournament.
Yes, and what is next? So what do we go to next?
So UQ are going to be hosting, or UQU and UQU Esports are looking at the Road to Echo. That's another tournament that we're going to enter in. Hopefully, we can maybe have a rematch against some of the other teams that we'd battled up against in the road. Wins and losses, who cares? So we're able to actually jump back into that competition. And then from there, we're back into totems. We're internal and we're up against each other.
Go Hawks.
No. Well, the Bears took out last time, so we're going to take it out again. But then, I don't know. I can't tell you because, one, I'm too excited to even think. And two, I think there's just so much ahead of us. There's so much that can come out of this for these kids, for every school. And if you are a school that is thinking about doing this and you're watching our streams, you're hearing what we're doing, you're seeing how other schools are so competitive, don't let that dream die. Keep that dream going. Have a chat to everyone. Start making friends on League of Legends. This is about a community, sustainability, encouraging people to play, to be involved in this level. Don't give up on that dream. You keep following it.
I love it. I think that's a pretty good message to end on, don't you think? So that will be us. Stay tuned. Subscribe to our social media, Instagram, Chisholm Esports, also YouTube, where all the highlights, all the fantastic content that our IT and mastermind Kryptonite, sorry mate. Kryptonite is going to be publishing all of that too. We're going to make sure that you subscribe to all of our social media content there, and we will see you guys.
Before we go, if I could just mention one thing, if
go.
I know I'm a guest to the stream today, but if you are looking for ways in which to promote your esports program, have a look at everything that Riot has produced. The Summoners Code is such a great way to introduce yourselves to this. Play as a team, win as a team, work together. These are all messages that Riot puts out there for these kids and for high schools. We have things like don't rage, blame against other people. We don't encourage bullying in schools. Why would we encourage it inside of esports tournaments and those sorts of things? And like I was saying at the last minute, make friends, come together. Those sorts of things are so important, especially for us as a way our school runs. Pastoral care program and pastoral care of students is so important. This for me was always really important. We have these people that are seen in the professional circuits that were toxic and have been toxic. And I won't mention their names purposefully, but we look at this. When they feed and when they get angry and throw these adult temper tantrums, I'm going to call them, it only affects other people. We heard Kenneth before talk about how it affects other players and how he's getting better to not hurt others. That's such an important message for our youth.
Definitely.
This is a big thing. I need this.
You need this?
I need to be helped as a newbie. Can you help me?
Helped as a newbie with regard to what, Mr.
Well,
Mendes?
my bottom lane Lulu needs some help, sir. So if you're able to help me out, I'd appreciate it.
The first step to success is acknowledging that you have a problem, mate. So we'll work through it together on the school holidays. Okay. All right, we'll get some duos.
Thank you. We'll do some duo queues.
All right.
You and Kryptonite can teach me how to play properly.
Yeah, Kryptonite can show him his god tier Ziggs in the mid lane there.
But thank you. I just wanted to also say, just to wrap up this tournament, thank you so much for everyone who's listened to us. Even if you're clicking on this stream, this video, months after it's been published, thank you for taking the time to watch what we do and also be a part of this journey for high school esports. It is so exciting, and I encourage everyone to be a part of it.
Fantastic. As always, I have been your caster for today, Mr. Dunphy. I have Mr. Mendes to my right, to my left, Kryptonite, the IT genius, and Microlag, the captain of the Chiefs, in the other room, talking to his team at the moment. So thank you very much, guys, and Cass, our our communications
Analyst,
specialist and
yeah,
analyst
yeah.
out
She
there.
doesn't like
with
being
the-
called that,
She
but
doesn't like being
she
called the
does such a
communication.
great job.
She
huh?
does
Yeah.
an
She's
amazing
awesome.
job. While we're in
Yeah,
here, she's
absolutely.
out there making sure they are doing the right thing and keeping them on, and the students definitely respect her for that. So that's it for the whole squad and the whole team for today. As always, thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time.